Welcome to the garden 1 month later. I've done a little bit of work on it so far. Peas were dead. All the flower arrangements were dead as well. Everything that was in the pots barely survived because it was getting so damn humid and hot out here. I mean, it's about 80 degrees out, and it was around 9 when I first came out here. 80 degrees already, and it's already getting more humid. But at least I got a little sunflower. Not very little, but still, at least that survived, because my 3 other ones didn't. And you can see where they were with the sticks. Somehow the chamomile survived in the mess with weeds. Yarrow and the hollyhock combination I had there died. Mint, always alive. What was that? Snapdragons, they're alive. Although, I should probably pick those flowers. Cosmic cherry right there, that's alive. Everything that was planted in the ground mostly survived. I'd say mostly. We got a marigold right here, somehow survived. Hollyhock. The poppy falling in love did not survive. Snapdragons. That's some of the de-weeding I've been doing. All of my trees are dead, except for this fella, who's somehow still alive. I need to plant him. It's a Norway fig. Or fir. Oh, either one. The rosemary survived. Japanese maple dead. The basil that was in there dead. Strawberries, good thing they're alive. And some of my pots are even fostering new tomatoes. Don't know how that's happened, but sure. The basil, most of it is alive. And then in some places, that is a marigold, and that is dead. Only a few tomatoes died, such as our indigo blue. Where the heck was in there? Where it was there. But it's okay. We have plenty of replacements, as you may see by this back wall. You see, all of this over here is tomato. That's all tomatoes right there. And all of that is all tomato. So we've had a lot of volunteers. I mean, over here, this was a tomato I accidentally pulled up while de-rooting the weeds, and I guess I'll just replace it with one of these two. Clearly I need more cardboard because this is a mess. So yeah, I also have no idea what the heck that is right there. I'm assuming it's probably no, not squash, cucumber. Yeah, that's a volunteer cucumber. That's where I put them last year. So we have a volunteer cucumber there. We have the start of our watermelon and cucumber there. Some of them didn't survive. Whatever is there is barely surviving. Those are beans, I think. No, they're sweet peas. And this is a fun little fella to pull up. So this fella right here is known as American pokeweed. Eventually, in later stages of the plant, it'll turn red. It'll have a red stem. And you know what red means in danger? Or in nature? Red means death. The little nasty fell on me. Anyways, the American pokeweed is, well, it produces red berries and they're poisonous, toxic to people, but they can be made into a really nice dye. So disappointing that this fella couldn't show up somewhere else closer to my house, like in the surrounding wood line. So yeah. All the nastrums are kind of dead. Like this fella, who I almost picked while de-weeding. That's a nastrum there. And there was something else right here, but I think it's dead. Yeah, that sounds accurate. The only marigold I think did the best was that one in the corner, which literally was not affected by any of this new growth. And so, since I'm de-weeding, I got my de-weeding stick, I call it. Essentially, just shove this on the soft side of the soil, upper ground, and then it will just cut off the roots of the weeds, and then it's done. I wonder what treasures are in this mess. We already got a marigold right there, if you can see the flowers. And there's tomatoes right there. Another cucumber. I have no idea what happened to my peppers. My peppers were placed all around that wall, all the way back, and it looks like they died. Tomatoes have strung up over here as well, because if you remember from last year's garden placement, the cherry tomato volunteers were right here, and the rest of the tomatoes were placed right here. Now, you don't want to put the tomatoes in the same place they were before, because it would deplete the nutrients in the soil. So you want to cross-plant in different areas. So that's why I put here. And also they'd have better sun as well. Alright, well, that's all for this video. I'm going to get back to de-weeding. See you all next time.